Here you go.
All right, well, we're back again. Welcome back to the cast audience. Um, guess we're just gonna we're at that time of the show where we just gonna dive into questions. Just I guess a random round robin of questions for people. Chris,
Yes, sir.
uh, I've got to see the select 40 teams play. You know, a lot of my homeboys and comrades that I've met through this AAU thing are participating in that. Um, I'm gonna bring up Larry Copeland because one day we're gonna get him on this show.
Oof.
But Larry, we're gonna talk about you. But we'll say this to your face.
The facts.
What's up with our boy, man? Why he keep ducking us, man? Why he keep ducking?
Man, that's the only dude I know in AAU that coaches seventh grade, sixth grade, fifth grade, eighth grade, 10th grade, 11th. That dude don't. I don't know if he even eat at AAU events. Like every time I turn around, he coaching the team or he
Nah,
hustling to go coach another team.
nah, he eating because he getting that money. He don't gotta he ain't
but,
pay he don't gotta pay
you
nobody.
know, I'll say this, man. Shout out to my big little bro with his raspy voice. Man, stop playing, stop ducking us, bro. Come on, man. Stop ducking us, man. We all family. We don't bite. I mean, shit, if we do, we all got shots. We got our shots. We good.
Yeah,
So, I wish, I mean, he's got a tough program too. They
yes
tough,
he does. Yes he
but
does.
it's time for you to stop coaching 35 teams and just come sit down and have a good dinner with us or something. Just
Yeah,
saying. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to make it an annual event, man, where we get the ones that we close to, and I'm not shunning nobody. Everybody's welcome, but
Facts.
obviously we gotta get to know you. So allow us to get to know you. I know everybody's busy, and everybody conducts their business differently when it comes to what we do in the spring and summer. But I'm trying to I think the one thing that doesn't get I mean, yes, everybody sends the sentimental tweet. The coaches do this, or the coaches do all that, or and all this other stuff. I'm trying to get some type of camaraderie between us all annually. I know USJN used to do the coaches meeting or whatnot. That was a little cool thing, but until you actually got to the meeting part.
Oh, you
Um,
stupid.
um, um, I'm just trying to have a night where we at least get to celebrate us because a lot of people don't get the credit they deserve for the work they put in, the time that they spend away from their loved ones to take care of other ones' loved ones. That's
Facts.
kind of we I know we began this in Washington D.C. probably 6 years ago. Um,
Whoa, they. That's all I'm gonna say.
but
Whoa, they, bro.
I go to
and
Champion
everybody
City.
don't got to do it. Everybody don't have to do it the level that we do, but
Man,
just come hang out.
I'm gonna say this, and we gonna push past. DC was off the hook, man. It started with, oh, we gonna all just sit down to, hey man, I heard it's a club, and then it just got a little overboard. That's how. But
That rooftop.
shouts to all those brothers, man, that Dre at the Minnesota Suns, Cordero for the Purple
Mhm.
Aces up in Green Bay, man. I mean, to all those guys, even my guy from uh uh Tom,
Tell me the state. Oh
uh
yeah, Tom, Illinois League. Shout out to
man,
Tom. Prayers
shout
up for
man,
him as
and
well too.
no doubt and
Big prayers
prayers
up for
for
Tom.
him too, you know what I'm saying? But it was that group that when we really decided, all right, let's all chop shop, man. And we've actually pretty much stay cool. So that makes it, outside of coaching, right? Like we gonna coach against each other, but at the end of the day, it still should be about us just being grown ups. I'm never
Right.
gonna be mad for
Right.
somebody. If you got a team that's beat me, I'll beat us. Okay, I'm not mad about that. We gonna just say, hey, we got to get in the gym. We got to get better. And you got some people, man, in this AU world that is win and they gonna
Well,
kill themselves. It seems like man,
yeah,
shoot, tomorrow the birds gonna shine. We gonna the birds gonna sing, the sun gonna shine. We gonna all wake up. So that's all I'm in it for. But I do love our camaraderie.
Yeah, man. Shout
So
out Cope, man.
man, Cope be on straight. Hey, speaking on that, Justin. So did you put your New Balance order in for spring of 27 yet?
Yo, we done, bro. I don't care. I don't care if any rep, any New Balance rep, anybody, bro. We done. You trash. We done.
Remember when
Hold
you
up, you
heard it
see
first?
Chris? You see him grab the brim. You see him grab the brim.
That's how you know I'm hot.
That
I'm
means
like, nah,
he meant that. He meant that.
He
nah, man.
meant that, bro. He meant that. But I was gonna have to figure a way to get it out of him, just so we can be clear, so we can come back to the pod some August 8th, 2024. Like, nah, remember you said.
Yeah, but nah.
You notice I said it was for the class of 2027 because we know you ain't getting one for 26, 25. So
Yeah, nah, bro. We will wear Pumas before we wear them shits again.
you gonna get some old school pro kids with the hard top.
Yeah,
Nah, man, nah, we ain't marking up no floors, bro. They got us playing on wood now. We ain't marking up no floors, bro.
I go ahead and get us some. Go
Facts.
ahead and get us some Chucks. Get some Chuck Taylors, so we put them shits back on.
And we gonna just had to tape you a little extra heavy. Chuck Taylor gonna be the new sponsor for AAU. I get it.
Yeah, well,
I
I
get
tell
it,
you
Nah,
what.
man.
they got to come
Uh,
with some low top chucks.
yeah, a Chuck Taylor rep will get back with us before a New Balance rep.
Man, that's
That's the
crazy,
truth.
man. And Larry was
Yeah.
all about that. Hey, come on, man. Let's do this. Let's do balance. No, man, I ain't doing no balance, man.
I can't wait till you see this. I can't wait till you
Oh
see
yeah, he gonna get me. You know he gonna get me. You know he
Larry,
Nah,
gonna get me.
he's
Shout
gonna be
shout,
hard.
brother. I
Nah, I
miss
gotta
you,
get on
bro.
there and talk my
Larry, the
shit.
only one they
Y'all gotta
mess
get me on
with.
there and start talking my shit.
Because he the only one that'll come up with a great idea, and you be like, "Yeah, man, let's do it."
That's
And you
fact.
call
Yeah,
him for 3 days, and you might not hear that from that dude for 3 months. Then all of a sudden, out of the blue, he call, "Hey, man, I lost my phone. Come on, man, you lost your phone for 3 months. You ain't had a phone call in 3 months. Come on, man, we don't do this
Oh,
no more.
shout
Stop."
out
that's my
Cope,
dog,
man.
though. That's
No
my
doubt, that's
dog.
my man's. That's my man's. So, um, I have a
Chris,
question
throw
for
some
the
back.
both.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, of course. I have a question for the both of you, and my question is, where do you see the Indy Magic? Even next season, how are you guys going to look? And the second part of that question is, and when y'all gonna come and select 40? Run with it. Let's go.
I mean,
Kelvin.
I mean, do we? I mean, we got some things in the works, man.
Okay.
Shout out to Justin for taking taking time out of his busy school schedule because they about to they're ramping back up to handle some AAU business. But we got some things in the work, man. We're trying to grow a little bit on the positive end, where I guess we're I think we're noticeable, but every time when we hit this time of the year, it doesn't feel like we're noticeable. I don't think we're getting the
Right.
recognition with the enrollment, for our tryouts and whatnot. I don't know what that is. Um, but yeah, we got some things in the work. So how I see our future growth, I think we got some, big things that and knowing people like yourself and Larry and all the, Cordero and the bunch, hopefully we will be able to throw some things together where we can get you guys down here for one of the non-exposure weekends to start hosting an annual tournament once we get our foot in the mud on what we're doing. So we got
Love
some
it.
big things in the work. So I mean,
I love
I'll
it.
let Justin more elaborate if he wants to elaborate. I don't, like I said, I don't like telling our business until it's official. Um, but if Justin wants to dive into a little bit more, you can. Um, JB.
Yeah, nah, man. We got, we got some big things in the works. Um, where I'll just say this until it's official. Where we're going, everything that we talked about as far as getting together annually, doing stuff together, supporting each other. we'll be able to do all of that.
Thanks.
We'll be able to do all of that.
Love it. Well, I mean, I'm gonna say this, on behalf of my program, no matter where I'm at, if I'm, wherever it is, if I'm doing something and y'all doing something, I'm coming to your something.
Mm-hmm.
No, I mean, you know what I'm saying? And listen, I'm gonna say this and I want to be very, very clear. Don't change your price for your friends. Jay-Z said it best, set your price, live your life. I could say the whole verse, but I'm gonna just give you those two. Set your price, live your life. Make people pay for what your guys are doing. Cause if you come to one of my events, there's no discount. You coming to my event. Yeah, I mean, I love y'all. And I'll let you pay me when you get here. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna support you. I want you to support me.
Right.
Now, that first event might be one of those, hey man, we need a couple groups, just bring them on and we'll, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
Right.
if it starts to grow, yeah, I'm gonna expect that check, bro. That what you want to call it, the Zelle, if you want to call it, Cash App, if you want to
The
call it,
PayPal.
anything you want to call it, I'm gonna expect that. But on the other end, when I come to your event, cause you getting that bread, period.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's just what it is, man. I'm all about supporting my people. My guy, one of my parents owns a clothing store. I go in the store, man. Hey, I'm paying what your price is, bro,
Right.
because I don't want you to give me nothing that's not fair to the consumer. So let's just go ahead and do this the right way. I'm just some average Joe off the street. I'm paying for it. Now, I know you're gonna kick me a discount, 10, 20%, whatever. But come on, man. I'm still gonna pay the price, man. I know you trying to feed a family too, just like you two are, just like anybody else. So I'm all about supporting.
Yeah, man. So yeah, I mean, we're excited, man. And like I said too, once it becomes official, we get everything out there. Like I said, I mean, we had the potential to do some stuff, man. So I'm hype about that. But it's to piggyback off that, kind of where we're going is, we want to, we've always been kind of, middle school on. So like we want to tap into the little kids and teach them early, and so they have something to look forward to, and we're going to get more into the I want to say the skill development training space, like that. Like we like doing that, but like that's not our thing. But we want to get more into like the skills clinic and camp space,
Feel
where
that
we can have, you know, so kids can have some meaningful memories and things like that, and more relationships and stuff like that. So we got a lot of things in the works where I think that, all the people that we have connects with, we'll be able to do some stuff here, and then, like I said, just all, be able to support everybody. So
for sure. No, I love that, man. And that's the one thing that I can say about Iowa that most people don't know. Bro, we started kindergarten here. We have the rims, Lord. They got the smaller balls. They don't play. Like they trying to do it that way here in Iowa, and you see it more on the boys' side than the
mhm,
girls. But girls, they start here about second grade, second, third grade,
mhm,
just with basics. We gonna come in the gym and we gonna do dribbling for an hour, and then we're going. So the one thing that I learned from Jake Sullivan, shout Jake out. But we started skills at those younger ages. So by the time they got to us at high school, we didn't have to teach it.
right,
They already had them. You know, the dribble shooting pass was started at fourth grade. Now we got to understand spacing. No one's shooting threes. We gonna be out here just be able to basic basketball you to death because unlike Indiana, we don't have any athletes that's gonna go out athlete anybody. So we have to be more, disciplined to be able to compete.
mhm.
Just me. So what you got, Kelvin? What's your or Justin, whichever one y'all want to ask a question next to the group, I'm with it. Let's go.
Go
Go ahead,
ahead,
JB.
man.
Oh, you the one that ain't asked yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
I ain't asked nothing.
No.
Nah, that was Chris's question.
Oh man, let me see. Let me think.
Well, uh,
Go ahead, Kelly.
well, hold on. I'm trying to stay themed with girls basketball in the space
Right.
we do. Since Justin, I mean, Chris, I believe that you're not going to be coaching school ball this year, right?
No.
Okay,
Mm,
so what do you plan on? How do you plan on filling that void?
Man, let me tell you.
that's a
So
great
this will be the first winter I've had off in probably 10 years.
Mm,
So one, I'm gonna focus more on my health.
mm.
Not that I'm
Please
not
do.
healthy, but brother gotta lose a
Please
few
do.
pounds. I'm fat. I'm cool with that. Um, I'm gonna spend more time with, the peeps and the peeps, fam. We gonna spend a little more time. Uh, I'm actually gonna try to go see more about the girls that are in college still playing. I'm gonna try to get to more of their games. And of course, I'll go to high school games on Tuesdays and Fridays, but I do want to go support the girls that I've sent off to school
Mhm.
instead of
That's a
saying,
good
"Hey, I
thing.
watched your game," and of course, I have a 9,000 TV channels. That's not a lie. I really do have 9,000 channels,
I
and
believe you. I believe.
I every game out if it's on, I'm probably watching it. So I'll have more time to be able to come home and do that. And the last thing is, hey, if you got that PS5 or Xbox, catch me on NCAA football. Let's go.
Yeah,
So
I
I'm
believe.
on there.
JB,
I'm on there.
JB.
I'm just saying I'm on it. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-oh.
So that'll make my time, I believe, that'll make my time go super fast. Like missing a winter is not going to be bad.
I feel you on that. I feel
So
you on that. And
you guys
to
don't
tell you
coach.
the truth,
You guys don't have middle school basketball, or it's all through the school, right?
yeah, middle school basketball. Well, no, our girls, yeah, we have a middle school program, but I don't think we play in the winter.
Nah,
Okay.
yeah, their official season won't start until December, and then it ends
Okay.
in early March. Yeah,
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, we don't play in the fall. What I mean.
yeah,
Yeah. They shoot. I mean, this tournament's here probably next week if you look. I mean, they try not to skip a beat. And then with
They do that
what's
here.
the
They do
one?
that here. We just don't
Yeah,
though.
I'm trying to think of the one year we went to their nationals is always in Oklahoma. We went there one year with Kingdom Man. I went with when I was with Iowa Elite. I had Jenica Lewis on one of my teams. We go down there. We play against the BTR, who is a Select 40 team. We play against their group, and they have four WNBA moms. So,
yeah,
bro,
yeah.
bro
Well,
they beat us in the ship. I was like, good gosh, but I mean, to see these, little, I always say not bad for some immigrants from Iowa. We went and put in work. So, you know what I'm saying? That's what it's all
absolutely.
about. But you know, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do with my time this winter, man.
That's what's
Yeah.
up, man. That's good.
Actually,
So
I've been doing that for a while. I actually do this thing. Well, it's turned into a thing called the selfie tour, where I go
okay.
around to the girls during the high school. Actually, if obviously it's hard to catch girls that when we send them off to college and they're 2,000 miles away from you. It's hard to catch them unless they're around you. So I try to schedule something to go see them. If they're
Facts.
in a nice little radius, or if I happen to just be in the area at that time, I try to make sure I pick up a game. But yes, I definitely love to keep supporting the girls beyond their time with us and their high school careers. But I definitely do while they're on my team. I'm definitely coming to at least see one game just to see what you're doing with your high school team. See if there's anything that I should incorporate with the game that how they're using you. Um, you know, a lot of people think I'm there just to peep out. Oh, what's going on at the high school? Is there something going on? No, I'm there to watch a game. I'm
Facts.
wanting to see my kids compete. That play for me. I want to see them compete. And like I said, I'm always going to be a fan of the game. So I just want to see a good basketball game the majority of the time.
At the end
But
of the
yeah,
day.
yeah. So and after the games, the kids just know what to do. I don't even have to tell them. As soon as I break up my phone, they do their little pose or whatever, and I get a snapshot of them, and just post it. The Indy Magic came to represent at your game. So
You
that's
want to
kind
know
of
what's
another way I try
crazy?
to get my.
That's another thing that I need to be better. Social media, man, I guess because I didn't have it, I don't like it, but I really need to be better at it. I really do. So another thing I'll be doing this winter will be being more active on social media. I say it like that, but and y'all saw the deep breath, the sigh, because I just don't like it. I feel like it's another part of something else that's added to my day, right? That I feel like now I gotta add it. So I'm going to be better at tweeting. And I mean, I haven't posted on Instagram since 2020, so I probably should.
Oh, damn.
And I mean, I just got Facebook in 2020 during the pandemic. So I'm going to do more of that to, get myself ready for the spring, summer.
Yeah, I was like you though, Chris. I didn't like it at first. Now
Hmm.
we got kids that grow up in that, those that grew up in that space. My kids kind of got me more keen to it than anything.
True.
But then once I seen like when you get a bunch of people, when you start getting collecting the friends and the followers and whatnot, just seeing some of the content that's on there, I'm thinking like, man, I don't want to be arguing on no social media. I don't want to see all the negative stuff. I'm not a meme poster unless it's on Fridays. On Fridays, I try to play. I'm for women empowerment.
Yeah,
So
you be
I try
posting
to
some
make that
shit on
obvious.
Fridays.
Friday morning, I got a little thing to get your stuff started. Just some uplifting stuff, but it'll be something from a female
For
that
sure.
you're gonna hear from. So like I said, I found clever ways to use it without it being a bothersome to me. I'm not on
Okay.
there arguing with nobody. What I'm saying? If you on there saying your respects on something, I mean, they got little comment things, so you can laugh at it, love it, like
Right.
I mean, typically, if anybody gets a post from me, it's gonna be a love post on Facebook because I love the positive stuff you're doing.
For
If
sure.
it's nothing positive, you ain't gonna get shit from me. But for the most part, like I said, I love the people doing what they do. I'm saying they're showing us that they're, I guess, enjoying their lives. So, I mean,
I mean,
like
I
Chris,
always
I was the same way with you. Man. My kids had to push me to that, and
true.
then it just, like I said, it just became something. Let me find some clever ways to use it. So, of course, the
Right.
selfie tool became a way to use it. I'm like Justin calls me humble. I don't. I'm pretty private about my business, other than the people that know me. So I don't go
Facts.
blasting everything on that. You know, um, like I said, I just found a clever way to use the social media, and another way to, like I said, show the players that play in our club. We really appreciate you. We know
Facts.
it's different. These young ladies do. They got to go through. I mean, they're different. They're not like the rest of their friends. That get to go to parties on Fridays and Saturdays. These girls is in the gym trying to work on their game and traveling. Traveling the country to go hoop. I try to just show them as much appreciation as I can. Just let them know, yeah, hey, we really, really, I really, really appreciate it, and Justin really, really appreciates it. We appreciate what you've done for us, or
You
spent
know,
the time you spent. So,
I noticed something about the both of you.
okay,
There's a respect. No, no, but seriously, there's a respect that you two have for and with one another. It's silent, and if you don't feel it, there's something wrong with you. So I respect that from the both of you. Because seriously, I mean, just being around you guys a couple of times, it's like, yeah, I really like them brothers. Period. Like they cool, they about their business. They real with each other and they real with you. It's hard to find that. So for that, I want to say thank you to you both. Appreciate you both.
Appreciate that. Yeah, man.
Much love, man.
Yeah.
Much love. Appreciate that.
I mean, that's just always been, that's just always been us. And I think, I mean, it was a week ago. My memory is not what it was, but like, I mean, that's the first thing I started out, our first episode with it because, like I said, everything, obviously, I mean, you don't know. I mean, we talked, when we was at the, in Louisville, but like
Right.
everything that happened, with my job and stuff like that. Like, I got some promotions and I got more responsibilities and stuff like that. Man, he held down everything that I couldn't do. You know what I'm
True.
saying? And just like, he's talking about like, oh, well, the selfie tour thing, it's a lot more than what he just said. This dude travels all around the state to watch these girls play.
For sure.
You know what I'm
For
saying? And
sure.
it's multi. I mean, he hits every single girl in our program, for the most part. So,
Try
it's
to. I
stuff
try
like
to.
that, man. Yeah, he tries to, and it's the appreciation factor, and I think a lot of it too was, in the beginning, it's just always been like, you do this, you do this, and I'm just like, nah, like you do this, you do that, do
For
what you
sure.
do that. You know what I'm saying? So, we just, we got that respect for one another. And like I said, it don't matter what it is. It could be right, wrong, or indifferent. Like I'm supporting him. Like I'm going with him. Don't matter.
Facts.
Doesn't matter what it is. I mean, he could be totally wrong. I'm going with him. So
I wish we had that here. I do. Now, do I have friends like that? Yeah. But I'm talking about as far as this AAU realm, man, because if somebody feels like they it's about pecking order, right? Oh man, if I can
Yeah.
get one up on the big fella, I'm gonna do it.
mm,
Whereas I'm not that way. Am I opinionated? Yeah, I think I am. But I'm also going listen to what you're saying to me as well. Whereas you got some people that just don't do that. And it's got to be their way all the time.
mm,
You know, I know I was at one program and basically it was, hey, it's my way or the highway. So there's no in between. It's your way or no way. Yup. Well, I guess that gonna push me to the highway.
yeah.
And you
Let,
know,
let me piggyback off that when you get done, Chris.
say it again.
I said, let me piggyback off that when you get done.
Go for it, man. You good. Just do it. Just
What
do it.
Well,
I'm gonna stop you before
and
you
this is
go. But like, I
well.
don't.
Hold on, I got to give you your flowers, bro,
All right.
because I don't know anybody. I don't know any club director that would let someone come into their club and give me the freedom to do things. Now, don't get me wrong. I try to do the right thing all the time when it comes to any match.
Facts.
All um, there, I may not be like as he said, I may not be right on everything that I do or any decision that I've made or any actions that I've taken on things, but for the most part, anything that I do when it comes to this girls' basketball thing is coming from a good place. So I appreciate Justin for allowing me to come in. I mean, I had to learn under him a little bit because I didn't really get into the heavyweight of AAU until I got to the Magic. I was at another club with my daughter before then, and ironically, or fortunately, me and Justin were able to cross paths because I'd worked with his brother. So
Facts.
Justin would come to Indiana, and whatnot. And then once I seen him coaching a team one time, I'm like, okay, he here to stay, kind of thing. So
Right.
I'm watching from afar, and I'm peeping the landscape of where I'm at, and my daughter's unhappy. She don't want to be here. I see how they doing me over here because I'm not a quote unquote name coach at the time. They taking all the talent off my team and giving it to some other person, giving it to their buddies in the club. Once I seen all that going on, I needed to go somewhere. I felt that I needed to take my daughter somewhere where she didn't have to worry about that. And
For sure.
we once we got there, I mean, because I remember the days it was just Justin's team, and then I come along, it's just me and Justin's team, and then just to watch how we've grown in 18 years. I mean, like I said, I
Wow.
gotta give Justin all this props. Yeah, I gotta give Justin all this props because I don't know any program director here in our state that would even take that risk. You know what I'm saying, at all. And I mean, he has, and here we are. So,
18 years. I love
everything
that.
I've ever done for the club is come from a place of, in a good space in my heart, and just wanting to see this thing grow. I
For
mean, I
sure.
told myself, my daughter graduated out of this program once he had a kid, and I found out it was a girl. And once I'm peeping, she hooping. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna stick around until, at least until it's her time. So, that's
Right.
always been my goal. But like I said, I got to get my boy, my brother, because that's what he is. He's a brother from another. But
Right.
I got to give him his props on what he's allowed me to do and how he's allowed me to grow as a coach. I mean, I would not be here. He's very instrumental in the growth of my coaching. He's very, very instrumental in the growth of my coaching. So, I want to give my
Flowers.
boy that prop.
Yeah, man.
Flowers.
Yeah,
I love it. Flowers,
appreciate
bro.
that. Appreciate that. But yeah, at the
That's
end of the
what's
day,
up.
man, like I said, how we do business, nothing go like I don't make no decisions unless I'm talking to him.
Facts.
If me and him ain't on the same page, we not doing it.
So
So
that means, is that a no for
True.
Select 40? Is that what y'all came? Y'all just
Look,
oh
look.
man,
I mean, we keep it a buck with each other. I'm gonna be honest, man. Our talent level has to grow before we, I mean, I don't get me wrong. I mean, I know what's over there. I know what y'all got over there. I mean, our talent pool has to grow.
we gonna
That's
get
why
to
I
it.
want kids that want to play on that circuit. I want them to be here. I want them to know, look, you're gonna have a platform, and we're showing you. We play against this guy. We know
right.
him and what he does. In his club. So, the biggest thing is, we got to grow in that direction, and you never know what the future may hold. I mean, because Select 40, E40, it's all associated with Ohio basketball. So I don't think the transition will be bad once I feel like we have a team, or especially if it's me coaching that team. I want to
Yep.
make sure that we have a team that compete there. I mean, I'm not with getting handed ass whoopings by 40, 50 points on average, like this USA
For sure.
this USA women's team is doing. I'm not spending no 3 days, 6+ games going through that. No, I'm not doing that. So,
For sure.
I think I'm a decent coach, but I mean, hey, you got to have horses in the stable to be able to compete with people that have horses in their stable. So
Facts.
it is what it is.
What's up? What's my other guy, Kelvin? Is it Mike?
My Hubble, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Make
yeah.
sure
Shout out
shout
Mike.
my guy out. Shout my guy out, man.
Yeah.
And make sure y'all tell him I asked for him. That's real talk.
Oh, he
That's
gonna
my
see
man.
it.
That's my
He'll
guy.
see it.
Yeah, we gonna
No
get
doubt,
Mike on
Yeah.
man.
here. We gonna make sure you on here with Mike on here.
I love it. I want to hear his story. I bet his story is absolutely amazing. And I still need to understand the
He
Possum
OG
story.
triple OG.
Hey Kevin, I still need to understand the Possum story. But
Oh man. Oh man. Okay, we gonna save it for that episode, bro. We're
Yeah,
gonna
we'll
definitely save
save
it for
that.
I'm
that
with
episode.
that, man. I am with that. But I mean, dude, for what you guys are doing, I want to say thank you, for all of us coaches who doing it for the right reasons. And it's not about the name on the front of the jersey. It's about the kid in the jersey. And that right there, man, you have no idea, man. That hits home for me because I thought at one point I felt like I was the only one doing it for that reason. But to know that there are others out here doing it for that reason, like, nah, man, this is basketball, yeah, but it's still gonna always at the end of the day be about the kid. So props to both of you for that.
Just you had something you want to add?
Nah, man. I'm just kind of to piggyback off you, man. It's kind of the same thing. Like, I talk to Kelvin all the time. I'm just like, there's been time. I ain't even gonna lie. There's been times I'm be like, man, what? Like, why we doing this? Like, we doing this for everybody, and nobody do nothing for us, and this and that.
Right,
But at the end
right.
of the day, man, it's like you said, it's about the kid in the jersey, and then
Yep.
being able to live out their dream and things like that. And I think it's a shame. We have programs around here that won't post their kids' offers, and I'm just like, why would you not do
Uh,
that?
yeah, that's the one down the street for me.
You know what I
They
mean? So,
won't.
I mean,
Or you
it's
got the dude, or you got the dude who saying that he got prospects, but I've seen every kid in your program. You got one prospect.
yeah. I mean,
But okay, I mean,
Yeah,
you're
I
right.
don't
You
sugarcoat
got
anything. Yeah,
prospects.
no, I mean,
yeah, I don't sugarcoat our time.
we
I
celebrate.
guess it'd be like a spades game. I got 1 in 12 possibles. So
12 Throw in your hand, bro. Throw in your hand.
I mean, we just try to celebrate everything that our kids do. It
for
don't matter.
sure.
It don't matter the level. It don't. We try to do that, and we try to keep the game as pure as we can. Things are definitely changing. We're trying to we're trying to change with the times and all of that stuff. But at the end of the day, how we've done things for the last 18, 19 years, it works for us. And so,
For
we
sure.
continue to do that. And there hasn't been anything that we've gotten involved in, that anything that's gone against that, we've been like, nah, we ain't doing it. And I'm
That's
I'm
what's
sure
up.
you're the same way. So
I try, man. I try. I've learned over the past 20 plus years, I'd say, man, sometimes it's okay being a really good listener.
Facts.
So if you can find
Facts.
somebody, if you can find somebody that's just as equal as far as when it comes to the knowledge of the game, but is also a good listener and actually processes everything that you're saying, shit, stick with that person. Stick with that person. So I've become a pretty good listener over the past 20 years because most times people listen to defend themselves. Now I'm listening to understand myself. So that's where I'm at these days.
That's,
shit.
So
I'm a note. That's a
Ain't
good quote.
nothing, that's it. They ain't nothing else
That
left
was
to
a good
say.
quote, Chris. That
hey
was a good
man,
quote.
That's
every
it.
day,
Good
brother.
bars, they call it. They call it
A
bars, man.
Yeah,
That's a
bars.
good bar,
bars. But yeah, so
Hey,
before we close out here, I mean, we got about 30 seconds. Like I said, I mean, appreciate you having you on. Like I said, man, we could
salute.
definitely make this a trio show. I mean, this this motherfucker
You let me
live.
know,
So
man. I'm down to come back anytime. You just name it. I don't care where I'm at. I could be out on the water fishing. It don't make a difference. Holler at your boy, man. I'm always down to come on.
all right, hey,
Yeah.
you heard it here.
Appreciate you, my brother.
All right,
Appreciate you.
man.
Hey, appreciate you guys, man. You guys be safe. Have a blessed weekend.